The Centre for Transparency Advocacy has called on mining companies in the FCT to adopt best practices as they go about their mining activities. The Executive Director of the Centre, Faith Nwadishi, made this call at a town hall meeting on community development associations and validation of impact of mining on the culture of the original inhabitants of the FCT in Abuja. Nwadishi also called on the federal government and agencies involved in the extractive sector to do more in protecting and ensuring a safer environment for inhabitants of communities affected by mining activities.
The damaging effects of mining, especially quarrying, by some companies have left communities devastated, means of livelihood destroyed, cultural sites desecrated, and the people dejected. The Centre for Transparency Advocacy commissioned a scoping study to help the communities, mining companies, and the government to further understand the challenges associated with mining and how the communities will benefit from the natural resources on their soil. Prior to now, CTA conducted a baseline survey to get a better grip on the effect of mining and quarrying on the environment. This research gave us further insight into the problem through the information gathered from both indigenous and non-indigenous residents in the FCT. From respondents' feedback, it showed that some of the important sites of the OIs have been destroyed by mining and infrastructural development activities, such as in Kubwa district, where their grave sites have been converted to an ultra-modern market now known as Maitama Market. The Centre for Transparency Advocacy on this project, supported by MacArthur Foundation through the Resource Center for Human Rights and Civic Education, CRISED, is advocating for contract transparency using the Community Development Agreement to promote the cultural rights and environmental rights of the original inhabitants of the FCT. C3A, through this project, have amplified and will continue to amplify the voices of the original inhabitants of Abuja, demanding best environmental practices by mining companies in line with project objectives 2 and 3, which are 1, improve level of responsiveness of government institutions and actors to address the injustices arising from extractive mining through advocacy for mining contract transparency, and improve basic service delivery and accountability for the benefit of the original inhabitants of the FCT.
We cannot continue to destroy an environment. We cannot continue to destroy our people and say we are looking for money, we are looking for wealth. That is peculiar to Nigeria and Nigeria alone. Critical minerals are meant for renewable energy and things like that. But it will cause mineral disruptions, and those disruptions will affect large-scale environmental needs. So they said, let's redetermine. Likewise, I believe that the live wire of the people, the key to social benefit in any system, is looking at negotiation. At the table, all stakeholders, small, big, that is when I say small, big, men, women, must be at the table, and not just illiterate, because what we found out in the sector is that they said, oh, because we said women must be represented. You bring a woman who does not know left from right. You say, yeah, Tom Prince, she assigns the agreement. A woman is present. That is unfair to the society, because whatever you pump in the society have a way of hunting back. People see the restlessness in the Niger Delta environment, years and barrels of oil wasted. Where are the developments? We have no business in Nigeria being poor because of what we have. Now again we are shifting to mining, and if we are not careful, if this is not done, this is coming at the right time, my sister. You know, if this is not done, before you know it again, this is worse than oil, because this is a finite resource. Once you take it, you've taken it forever. Our generation to come, you understand, we not see it, because these are things that take millions of years, billions of years to be there. So we cannot afford that. And the indigenous community in FCT have been so denied of several things. That's the truth. Build up the capacity of people, especially in areas of housing. I look at the Gwari people. Government gives them allocation. They sell their houses themselves, maybe out of ignorance. You understand? Then the place is taken, and the place is taken over again. So these are things that needs to be addressed holistically. So not just looking at the mining sector alone. So many things are belaboring this community, this group of people.
This illegal mining is going on because we have been hearing reports, and also quarry. My director, I want you to expand this organization to quarry, because today we are witnessing earthquake, landslide, erosion. You are living at your home, you hear goo 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 goo. They are destroying rock there, and it is affecting buildings. And there are a lot of hazards. We indigenous, we don't have admission quota in University of Abuja. We are begging. We don't have quota. I want to say this. About 2 months ago, I have to petition the Director General of Nigerian Law School, which I have worked there for 14 years before I resigned, and also the Registrar of JAM. They are employing people without employing our youth. Through PCC, we have to have meeting with them. They were moving here and there. We have nowhere to go. All of us, most of us, almost 70% now, indigenous are graduate. So that is my appeal. As I said, we should expand this institution so that we can tell so many things. About a month I was in Waru, the district head of Waru told me bluntly that they want to force them to leave Waru to Nasarawa State, a good career. What are they going to do there? They are indigenous of FCT. They want to move them to Nasarawa State in this good career. You can see it's so disheartening. When I look at the situation, I look over, I say, God, are you alive? This is happening to us. So these are the issues.
The trend of mining that we have not experienced in FCT for the past 2 months has eventually erupted. Right now, I was in Wasa, Waru, Takushara, and Buru this morning. If you go there, if they tell you that it's not another Alaba market or Ladipo market, you won't believe it. The kind of mining activities that have taken place there. And now a lot of confusion, because we have these explorers that have been assigned by the mining ministry. We have the licensed companies. Some of these licenses we have discovered that they are fake. Some are genuine. And then you have this group, they call themselves dealers. Now, and then you have the individual scavengers. This morning, what took me there, because since yesterday, the FCT Commissioner of Police, the Chairman Amak, and our Brahman ruler, the Sabe of Garki, were trying to see how the situation in that area can be. But this morning, these individual scavengers gathered at the palace of the district head of Waru, and they are protesting. This is where we are eating, and people are coming, the police are disturbing us, the military are disturbing us. Why? They felt this is where they are having their daily bread now. Now, trucks of people coming from Katsina, Zamfara, and all these are all there right now as I speak. And some of the indigenous people that are there, they don't understand what actually, but they felt that they have a way of livelihood now from that thing. But this month I have to take time to let them know that all these people they are seeing here, they are illegal miners.